The world is at war with the novel virus COVID-19, with another name, coronavirus. The World Health Organization has brought so many measures out that we can be safe. Some are washing your hand at least every 15 to 20 minutes. You wash your hand with soap and with running water. And then you have to get your hand sanitizers closer to you. Whenever you feel you've touched anything, you sanitize your hand. And one more thing, it's very difficult to do this particular thing, but it helps a lot. Never touch your face. Never touch your face. I mean, an average person can touch their faces about 300 plus times in just a day. Even today, I've touched my face so many times, but I would advise you not to touch your face. It is very important. Don't touch your face. And above all, whenever you feel someone has the symptoms or you feel someone is sick, just call the appropriate authorities to handle the person. And then make sure you distance yourself from people. This virus has cost us a lot. It has claimed so many lives. And from Travel with M&G, we don't want you to die from this virus.
Sure.
So let's be careful out there. Drink water frequently. And the water has to be room temperature, not cold water. Avoid all cold food and cold stuff. It only gets it or makes it worse. Alright, thank you very much. My name is Afadjato. I'll be your host today for Let's Talk Tourism. Today we have a very special guest here, a very special person. You may not know him yet, but before the program ends, you'll get to know a lot about him. He's been in the tourism industry for a while, and he knows much about tourism. And since COVID-19 has made businesses and other social gatherings and events being cancelled at the moment, you know, we have decided to bring tourism to you. This time you are not coming to tourism. We are bringing tourism to you. I just touched my face. A very bad one.
Sure.
I'm so sorry. I just touched my face. This is what I was talking about few seconds ago. Don't touch your face. You know, it's psychological enough that this is the particular time when you feel your face is itching, or you feel there's something on your nose. Let me pick it off and all that. No, don't. All right, so let's get back to business, you know. So we have a very wonderful person here. You'll get to know him after the show. And he's with the name Goswe Akoto. You can call him Archimedes for short.
Sure.
So let's go and have a conversation with him. I won't say this is an interview, this is a conversation. We are all discussing about tourism. Okay, so welcome to the show, Mr. Akoto.
Thank you.
You know, we are not shaking hands right now.
Sure.
Yes, because of the COVID-19.
Exactly.
We are not shaking hands right now. I would love to shake your hand and welcome you to the show, but due to the circumstances of the pandemic we are facing right now, it's not advisable to shake hands.
Sure.
Yeah, and then we are supposed to set a good exemplary life to those watching, you understand?
Sure.
Yeah, so welcome once again to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, we are going to have a few conversation about tourism, and I know you personally, So I can testify that you've really been in the tourism industry for a while now, and you know much. So we are going to let you share with the world and whoever is watching this video.
Sure.
Welcome once again.
Thank you. But before we start, I'd like to use the sanitizer, Sam.
You want to use? Yeah,
Sure.
good. That is a very good one. That is a very good one. You know, you should sanitize your hands every now and then. It's a very good practice for this time, you know. These are no ordinary times. So just stay safe out there. Okay, let's start by asking you, how long have you been in the tourism industry?
Okay. I started this almost 10 years ago.
Okay.
Since I've completed JHS.
That is good. That is good. 10 years ago.
Sure.
Okay, that is very good. And then where were you? Where did you live?
Okay.
Yeah.
I live in a village called Yatiwati. That's the home of mountain Afadjato.
Yatiwati.
Yeah.
Okay, that is very good. Yatiwati. Okay. So if I may ask, what exactly were you doing in Liati at that time?
Okay. I may say, as I've said earlier, I'm a native of that town, Yatiwati.
Okay.
So I've started doing. I was going to school over there that time.
Okay.
So right after this in JHS, I decided to join the tourism thing. So I started working over there as a tour guide.
You were working as a tour guide.
As a tour guide.
Okay.
Tour guide. So
Okay.
when the visitors come, we take them to the mountain and the
tour
Tagbo Falls
side.
as well. Yeah.
That is good. That is good. Okay, so if we get you correctly, you started as a tour guide.
Yes.
And that is about 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
When you completed JHS,
Yeah.
Junior High School. That is quite a long time. And okay, so where? Okay, you told us now that you are from Liati.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, so it's from it's in the Volta region, right?
Volta region, yeah.
Okay, so that means you know much about Volta region.
Sure.
Can you share something with us about Volta region?
Okay. I don't have much idea about the little I will share it with you.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, but what I know that when the Dogos arrive in Ochi, their host king Adela Atogble received them well and treated them nicely. Adela Atogble, the king, later married Mama Asongwe, a former wife of Aja Ashimadi, king of Tado. Mama Asongwe later gave birth to a number of girls for Aja Ashimadi, the eldest being Mama Kokiwala.
Okay.
So I may say they have a king called King Agokoli.
Okay.
King Agokoli. So when the former died, King Ago died, King Agokoli take over.
Okay.
So we realize that King Agokoli is energetic and a dynamic leader. So he ruled the Dogos group to the extent that it got to a point they've planned to run away because the task that they've been giving them is unbearable.
Okay.
Yeah. So it got to a point they all ran away. They all ran away from King Agokoli. So later on, King Agokoli planned to chase them, but all to no avail. The people couldn't come back because he planned to do that, but he failed.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you are saying that. So where did the king live actually? Did he live in Volta region?
They live in Togo. We have a town called Togo.
Okay,
That's
Togo.
not a country on its own. Togo is a country on its own.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if so you were talking about a king who had if I got it right, what is the king's name again?
King Agokoli.
King Agokoli.
Yeah.
No, you mentioned a king before King Agokoli.
King Ago.
King Agbo.
Yeah, Ago.
Ago.
Yeah.
King Ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so King Ago, did he live in Volta region?
So that time, King Agokoli was under King Ago. So
King Agbo was under King Agbo.
So he get the king after King Agbo died.
Okay, so King Agbo became king after
the death of
Agbo.
Yeah.
This was all in Togo, right?
Togo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
they all migrated from Mochi. Yeah.
Okay. So if we get you right, it means Voltarians are from Togo.
Yeah, that's like Mochi.
Okay, but I also know or have heard that some part of the Volta region came from Nigeria. Well, how true is this?
It depends. I mean, say they all migrate. After they migrate from Mochi, they separate to different areas. So maybe part of the group also travel to that side.
To Nigeria.
They also travel to Nigeria.
Okay, but maybe you are not getting me right. But what I mean is, I mean, I don't know if it's a fact or if I'm getting it wrong. But I know, or I got to learn that some Voltarians migrated. I know some Voltarians migrated from Togo, but some too migrated from Nigeria. I don't know how true this is, but could you clarify that for us, or you also don't have idea about that? Okay, that is okay. You know, that is okay. Okay, so let's come back to being a tour guide in the Wachi town. How was it like?
I mean, you know, when the people travel to tour sites like this, we do sell food and all those things. But when they come there, we as a tour guide, that time we as a tour guide, as I've said earlier on. Okay, just a moment. Sorry. Before we continue, maybe someone doesn't really know the duties and responsibilities of a tour guide, or what exactly a tour guide does. So, can you brief us what a tour guide is supposed to do at a tour site? Can you brief us? Oh, okay. We are as I've said earlier, I'm a tour guide.
Okay.
When you come to us, we need to welcome you.
All right.
First, maybe you arrive from the bus, we direct you straight to the tourist office. Maybe you feel like using the washroom, we will take you there. After using the washroom, we will work with the leader of the group.
Okay.
After that, we go to the receptionist at the tour office.
Okay.
When we get there, you make the payment over there, and we tell you our do's and don'ts. Maybe when we come to a community, we all have our taboos.
Yeah.
Something like if you go to Tagbo Falls, you are not allowed to send dog even to the town. You are not allowed to send to bring the dog to the town. A dog. Is it pets in general or just a dog? Just a dog. Just a dog.
But what if it's a cat or a bird?
Oh, apart from dog, you can bring any kind of thing.
So it's purposely dog. Okay. Is there any story behind that?
We assume that they could see the spirit behind Tagbo.
Okay.
Yeah, because Tagbo himself is a spirit.
Okay.
A spirit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it means it's believed that there are spirits over there.
Yes. When you not in the town per se, but when you go to the Tagbo Falls.
The Tagbo Falls.
Yeah, that's our belief. Okay. That maybe if you take it to the Tagbo Falls, something might happen.
No.
So we will give you this break before you get to that place. And if you don't follow our destiny and you say you can do it and something happen, it's a whole cup of tea, because we've informed you that if you go there, this and this will happen to you.
Okay, so these are some of your duties that you carry out over there as a tour guide.
Yeah.
Okay.